When you look for your food, you meet amazing people and you visit incredible places. Join me as I go out there, get our food, bring it back, and share it. I'm Chad Breeley, and this is Salt, Fresh and Field Outpost. Not everyone is drawn to wild places, to places a little bit further down the road. For those who are looking for a town at the end of the road, a town with soul, a town that breathes salt air, flexes with the tides, and plays between ancient traditions and a bright future, go to Tofino. Lisa Ahier has seen the world through food. She and her family made their home in Tofino and opened Sobo. They've brought their food to this fertile place. A Texan living in the rainforest and nourishing the community by understanding her home. I've known Chris Barker for 20 years. We met on a river, and I've never been with him without salmon or steelhead nearby. Saltwater and wind, alongside sun and rain, have carved a texture on his hands that speak to decades on the ocean, searching for the next fish. Chinook are the largest Pacific salmon, and they're also the most powerful. They returned to their home streams after 4 to 7 years of surviving and foraging in the North Pacific, and they're elusive. They approach the coast like clockwork, but they don't choose their path. It's been set out for them for the past 10,000 years.
How exactly have you avoided fishing to this point?
I'm always cooking it, so someone's providing it and I'm cooking it. So my time is usually taken up with cleaning and cooking and then cleaning again.
But salmon seems an important thing to you as well.
It is. It's the lifeblood of our community, I think, and certainly provides me with, one of the finest products, raw products that I've ever worked with, for sure.
Tides, weather, atmospheric pressure, salinity, currents, everything plays a role when you're looking for Chinook. And this is before chance and fortune have taken a swing through. Everything might be perfect, but they simply might not be there. Thomas McGuane has described time spent before catching a fish as the longest silence.
My menu is very eclectic from around the world, but always using local product. However, I can make that work. Some people call it fusion, grassroots gourmet. I call it Tofino cuisine. It's what we have. What's at your door, that's what we're cooking. Because I can see the joy that it brings people. Food brings people joy. If you do your food with integrity, morals, ethics, and pure love and passion, they feel it. They really feel it.
And Chris, you have the supplier angle to a degree. I mean, you've fished your entire life.
Correct, yes.
You've cooked your entire life as well, and you've seen Tofino change in how food is understood in a way. Is it because of the
I think there's
embracing what's here?
Yeah, because we have a rich bounty of seafood products that, from mussels, and we would harvest oysters off the beach. You'd walk down the beach with an oyster shucker and a lemon in your pocket, and you would have, and it's always kind of been like that for me growing up. It was, and I became very passionate about having seafood available to you.
Do people have a tendency to take it for granted as well?
On occasion, the expectation level is high. You can't always make the fish bite. If they're not here, they're hard to catch. It's my kind of slogan. When there's lots of fish, you're trying to capitalize and produce a good catch. But as you can see here today, we haven't touched a fish yet. I've yet to mark one on the screen even.
We give up a degree of control when we go fishing. We pull together our gear and our experience, bundle them together into hope, and start looking for something that has no interest in being found. Lisa had a Chinook in the fridge. It was caught the night before by the father of a Sobo dishwasher. Sometimes, hope includes who you know. commit to living in a place, you commit to its food and the power that food brings with it. To connect, to nurture, to build relationships, and in the case of Tofino, to build a community, with some very special people leading the way.